I am well, he said joyously. So now the soldier was feeling really quite well. Sadav drew his kimono around his weary body. So now Dr. Sadav just covered him in his kimono so that he might not be affected of cold. He could not. He decided suddenly go through another night. So now Dr. Sadav was not in the condition to wait for another night because he was really troubled on account of the continuous anxiety due to the presence of the soldier. कि डॉक्टर सदाव को अब ये समझ में आ गया था कि अब मैं इससे ज़्यादा इंतजार नहीं कर सकता हूँ जनरल के असैसिन्स के आने का. अगर वो आते हैं तो ठीक है, नहीं आते हैं तो अब जो मुझे करना है वो मैं करूँगा. और उस दिन सोल्जर भी काफ़ी खुश था, वो जॉयस था और डॉक्टर सदाव ने उसको उसके ही किमोनो में ठीक से लपेट दिया कि उसे ठंड वगैरह न लगे. It was not that he cared for this young man's life. No, simply it was not worth the strain. So from any stretch of imagination, it must not be thought that Dr. Sadav was worried about the life of that person. Dr. Sadav hadn't got any kind of sentimental attachment or sympathy for that man. वो तो जो कुछ भी कर रहे थे वो केवल अपने प्रोफेशनल ड्यूटीज़ के लिए कर रहे थे कि वो डॉक्टर थे तो अपना धर्म निभा रहे थे. उन्हें उस आदमी की जान बचाने से कोई मतलब नहीं था. नो सिंपली इट वॉज नॉट वर्थ द स्ट्रेन का मतलब कि उसकी जान बचाना है ये बात स्ट्रेन लेने की काबिल भी नहीं थी. दैट वॉज नॉट रियली एनीथिंग एज सच दैट डॉक्टर सदाव मस्ट हैव थॉट अबाउट कि उसकी जान बचाना है ये कोई स्ट्रेन लेने वाली बात नहीं थी डॉक्टर सदाव के लिए. यू आर वेल, सदाव एग्रीड. ही लोअर्ड हिज वॉइस. सो नाउ डॉक्टर सदाव वॉन्टेड टू से समथिंग टू हिम कॉन्फिडेंशियली. You are so well that I think if I put my boat on the shore tonight with food and extra clothing in it, you might be able to row to that little island not far from the coast. So Dr. Sadav suggested to him that now he is quite alright, now he is quite well. And further he said, rather he gave him a kind of proposal that if he anchors his personal boat with food and extra clothing in it, definitely he would be able to row the boat to the आइलैंड दैट इज नेक्स्ट टू द बीच वेयर डॉक्टर सदाव लिव्स. कि डॉक्टर सदाव ने उससे कहा कि अगर मैं जो है वो बोट के अंदर कुछ एक्स्ट्रा सामान रख दूं तो मेरे ख्याल से तुम वो सामने वाले आइलैंड तक वहां तक जा सकते हो और वहां पे छिपे रहना जब तक मैं तुमको जैसा आगे के लिए ना बताऊं. It is so near the coast that it has not been worth fortifying. So Dr. Sadav told that soldier that the particular island where he is supposed to go is really so near to the coast that it has not been fortified. कि वहाँ पे कोई घेरेबंदी, वहाँ पे कोई किलाबंदी, वहाँ पे कोई सैनिकों की तैनाती नहीं है क्योंकि ये कोस्ट के बिल्कुल नज़दीक है तो वो आसानी से वहाँ जा सकता है और वहाँ पे अपने आप को छिपा सकता है. Nobody lives on it because in the storm it is submerged. So Dr. Sadav also added that most of the time during the storm it is submerged and that is why it is not inhabited also. So it is entirely lonely. But this is not the season of storm. So presently it is not the season of storm and that is why it is not submerged and that is why it is easy for him to go there and get himself hidden over there. कि डॉक्टर सदाव ने उसको ये बातें समझाई कि वो चूंकि यहाँ से काफ़ी नज़दीक है, कोस्ट से काफ़ी नज़दीक है तो वहाँ पे फोर्टिफिकेशन भी नहीं है और वो ज़्यादातर स्टॉर्म के टाइम में डूबा रहता है इसलिए वहाँ पे कोई रहता भी नहीं है तो वो आसानी से वहाँ पे जा करके अपने आप को छिपा सकता है. यू कुड लिव देयर अंटिल यू सॉ कोरियन फिशिंग बोट पास बाई. So he also advised him that he should wait for a Korean fishing boat because Korea, it is a reference to South Korea. So South Korea has always been a friendly country with America. So he suggested that he has to wait for the Korean fishing boat. And as soon as he finds a Korean fishing boat, he can just board himself there and get away from Japan. They pass quite near the island because the water is many fathom deep there. So he said that so many Korean boats just pass nearby the island. कि बहुत सारी कोरियन फिशिंग बोट जो हैं वो वहाँ से पार निकलती हैं क्योंकि वहाँ पे पानी काफ़ी गहरा है. The young man stared at him. So the young man just started staring at Dr. Sadav. He had never imagined that he would be allowed to live in that way. He had never thought that Dr. Sadav is going to be so merciful on him. Do I have to? So now he had started comprehending कि क्या मुझे भागना है? That is what he wanted to say. I think so, Sadav said gently. So very gently Dr. Sadav replied in the affirmative that probably it is like that. तो ये बात आपने यहाँ पे देखी. You understand that it is not hidden that you are here. So Dr. Sadav just showed his concern to the prisoner that it is not hidden from the eyes of the administration that the prisoner of war is there. कि ये बात अब बहुत ज़्यादा छिपी नहीं है कि तुम यहाँ हो. सर्वेंट्स जानते ही हैं और भी लोग जान गए हैं, उसका मतलब जनरल से था, तो अब इस तरीके से उसकी लाइफ खतरे में ही थी. The young man nodded in perfect comprehension. So the young man nodded. He had been able to understand the sentiments of Dr. Sadao clearly. He had been able to understand the hint of Dr. Sadao clearly, and that is why he nodded in perfect comprehension. Comprehension का मतलब कि समझ करके उसने अपना सर हिलाया कि बिल्कुल ठीक है. Okay, he said simply. Sadao did not see him again until evening. So Dr. Sadao just did not feel like meeting him till evening. As soon as it was dark, he had dragged the stout boat down to the shore, and in it he put food and bottled water that he bought secretly during the day. So Dr. Sadao, as soon as it was evening, just dragged his stout boat. Stout means small. It was just a small personal kind of boat that Dr. Sadao might have been using for personal reasons, that he dragged and he anchored there. And then when it was dark, he just put some bottles of water and some extra food in it, and then ultimately allowed the man to board the boat. As well as two quilts. He had also provided him with two additional quilts. उन्होंने दो रजाइयाँ भी उसको दी, that he had bought at a pawn shop. जो उन्होंने pawn shop से कि गिरवी की दुकान से जो उन्होंने रजाइयाँ ली थी, वो रजाइयाँ भी उन्होंने उसको दे दी कि हाँ, so that he might be comfortable as long as he has to stay on the island. The boat he tied to a post in the water, for the tide was high. So what you have been told here, children, that it was the time of high tide, and that is the reason on account of which the boat had been tied to a post. कि एक खंबे से बोट को बांध दिया गया कि हाई टाइड की वजह से वो इधर उधर बह ना जाए. There was no moon, and he worked without a flashlight. So Dr. Sadao had been doing everything quite in a secret, with a great secrecy. He had been doing everything. He had not been using even his torch, and there was no moonshine. There was no moonlight. कि वो बहुत ही अंधेरे में काम कर रहे थे, एकदम चुपचाप कि किसी को भी कोई भनक ना लगने पाए. When he came to the house, he entered as though he was just back from his work, and so Hannah knew nothing. So as he entered the house, he also did it in such a way as if he had been returning from his work, so that Hannah might not guess out anything special, so that Hannah might not guess out anything different. कि इतने चुपचाप, इतने साइलेंटली वो आए, इतने आराम से कि जैसे वो अपने काम से लौट रहे हों, कि हाना को कुछ शक ना हो, क्योंकि लेडीज़ को कुछ शक हो जाए तो पता चले बेमतलब के लिए मुसीबत पैदा हो जाए कि हाँ, क्या क्यों तुम ऐसा कर रहे हो, अच्छा तुम ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हो, अच्छा तो फिर तुमने जान क्यों बचाई, जब जान बचाई थी तो फिर अब मारने की क्यों भगाए दे, ये वो. लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चनिंग इज गोइंग टू बी देयर. Yumi was here today, she said as she served his supper. So while she had been feeding Dr. Sadao, she told him that Yumi was there, कि Yumi वापस आई थी और शायद वो लोग काम करना चाहते हैं. Though she was so modern, still she did not eat with him. So what you have been told here, that Hannah was quite modern. She had been studying in America and she was equivalent to Dr. Sadao almost in every way. Yet she had not been eating with him. कि आज के ज़माने की तरीके से नहीं था कि हाँ, वो ज़्यादातर 99% केसेस में आप देखते हैं कि हस्बैंड वाइफ एक दूसरे को नाम से ही, मॉडर्न हस्बैंड वाइफ जो है एक दूसरे को नाम से ही पुकारते हैं. तो ये सब चीज़ें वहाँ पे नहीं थी, क्या साथ में बराबर बैठ करके खाना खाना, तो ये सब चीज़ें नहीं थी. Yumi cried over the baby. She went on with a sigh. She misses him so. So now Yumi was crying over the baby and she also told that she had been missing the baby a lot. तो ये बात आपने देखी यहाँ तक. Servants will come back as soon as the foreigner is gone, Sadao said. So here, Dr. Sadao has been adding to the statement of Hannah when she reported that Yumi has come back. Dr. Sadao comments here that the rest of the servants will also join the duties as soon as the man is gone away from here, because the servants are not determined to leave the job, rather they are just angry because we have sheltered a white man here. He went into the guest room that night before he went to bed himself and checked carefully the American's temperature, the state of the wound, and the heart and pulse. So Dr. Sadao just performed the preliminary checkup of the prisoner of war. He just checked his heartbeat, he must have checked his temperature, he must have checked his blood pressure and all these kind of things. And then ultimately he made up his mind that he is going to release the prisoner, he is going to release the white man. They see to it. He went into the guest room. So he went into the room where the prisoner was. And he carefully checked the American's temperature. Then he performed the checking of the temperature, blood pressure, state of wound, heart and pulse, all these kind of things. And then ultimately he made up his mind that tonight would be the night when the man is to be released. The pulse was irregular, but that was perhaps because of excitement. So definitely there was a kind of irregularity to be noticed with the pulse, but that was not on account of any physical problem. That was only on account of the mental excitement. That is on account of the excitement that the prisoner must have gone on the thought of being released. कि वो केवल उसकी उत्सुकता, उसके जो है खुशी में ही, खुशी की वजह से ही ऐसा हो रहा था. The young man's pale lips were pressed together and his eyes burned. So the man was really showing a very different kind of gesture. He was really appearing to be in a anxiousness. So it was obvious that he was going to be troubled. So the same kind of troubled expression was obvious on his face. Only the scars on his neck were red. Only the scars here were red. They had been reddish. He had hesitated a good deal about giving the man a flashlight. So Dr. Sadao was in himself not sure whether he should be providing the man with the flashlight or not, whether he should be providing the man with a torch or not, because there were some chances that due to the flash of the torch he might be caught. But he had decided to give it to him after all. But finally he decided that he has to give it to him. It was a small one, his own, which he had used at night when he was called. So that was the personal torch of Dr. Sadao that he had been using quite often when he had to go somewhere at night. ये उनकी अपनी पर्सनल छोटी सी टॉर्च थी कि जिसको वो इस्तेमाल करते थे जब उन्हें कहीं जाना वाना होता था रात में. If your food runs short, before you catch a boat, he said, signal with two flashes at the same instant when the sun drops over the horizon. So here Dr. Sadao also informed the prisoner of war some signal patterns just in order to give an indication to Dr. Sadao about his well-being. Dr. Sadao told him that if his food runs short before he is able to catch a boat, he would have to give him two flashes. He would have to make two flashes just at the time when the sun drops over the horizon, means at the time of twilight, जिसको हम लोग गोधूली बेला बोलते हैं, twilight, कि जब ना एकदम शाम होती है, रात होती है, ना एकदम दिन होता है. तो रात और दिन का जो जंक्चर होता है, that is called twilight, that is called गोधूली बेला, जिसको संध्या बोलते हैं, कि जब रात और दिन की संधि होती है. तो उस टाइम पे उन्होंने कहा कि मुझको तुम 2 बार फ्लैश करना अगर तुम्हारा खाना खत्म हो जाए. Do not signal in darkness, for it will be seen. So he also instructed the man not to make any signal at the time of night, otherwise it may be caught. If you are all right, but still there, signal me once. So he said that if you are all right, but still there, कि अगर तुम वहाँ पे रहते हो लेकिन खाना वगैरह सब कुछ रहता है और बोट अभी नहीं पकड़ पाए हो, तो तुम केवल एक फ्लैश देना. मतलब कि 2 फ्लैश का मतलब ट्वाइलाइट के टाइम पे 2 फ्लैश का मतलब कि खाना खत्म हो गया, और 1 फ्लैश का मतलब कि हाँ एवरीथिंग इज ओके बट यू आर स्टिल देयर. You will find fresh fish, easy to catch, but you must eat them raw. A fire would be seen. So he also told him that if he is hungry, he can also catch fish, but he would have to eat them raw. कच्चा ही खाना पड़ेगा क्योंकि जलती हुई आग देख ली जाएगी. तो in this way he made all the arrangements that were required for the well-being of the prisoner of war, and now he was going to be released.